All right, I want to have an honest moment with you right now. I want to talk about what it actually takes to make changes in our life. Because how many times have you found yourself wanting something to change? Maybe something in your relationship, maybe something with your body, maybe something with the way you communicate, right? I know I have wanted many, many changes, but I found myself doing the same old thing. Maybe you're finding yourself doing the same old thing. And then before you know it, you're like, I still want this to change, but nothing's changing. That's something that I've gone through many times. And so I get curious about what does it actually mean to change, right? What are those things that are part of the changing, growing process? And the truth is that change doesn't happen because you want it to, right? Change doesn't happen because you're thinking about it. Change happens when you do something different, when you embody a new action with a familiar situation. So when you're willing to do something different, that's when change happens. So if you're new here, my name is Monique. I am a sex therapist, coach, speaker, author, and I really have a passion to help people reconnect to themselves first and foremost, so that way they can connect with each other. So that way we can have some more feeling of being in community and not feeling so alone. And we do this through nervous system awareness, conscious communication, and embodied relationships. So basically, I help people create the connections that they want, first with themselves and then with others. Okay, so today I'm talking about change, because what I notice within myself and within others that I work with is that most people want to feel ready before they take action. It's like we're trying to wait for this point where we're like, okay, I'm ready now. And then we're able to take the action. But in real life, it doesn't work like that, y'all. Real life, you got to take the action so that way the change can happen. And most of the time, you're not ready. You're not going to feel ready to take the action because our body, your nervous system, is making sure that it's feeling safe, and doing the uncomfortable thing doesn't always feel safe to it. Okay? So new patterns are built when you make a different choice, no matter how small that choice is. So it's getting this familiar situation and then making a different choice. So you'll notice this a lot of times in how you relate in your relationships. Change can look like saying the thing that you've been avoiding to say. It's saying it, even though your voice is shaking and you're nervous and you have that pit in your stomach, and you say it anyway. You say the truth. Or maybe it looks like you listen instead of react. It's slowing down when your instinct is to push past the discomfort. Remember, when things feel uncomfortable or when they feel urgent, that's a sign that you're close to change, that you have an opportunity for change. Urgency is trying to get you through to the next thing, to the familiar thing. It's saying, I don't want to be in this discomfort. Let's go. Let's do the same action that we know can get us to the other side, even if that means that we stay doing the same stuff and it's comfortable. So in life, and to make real change, you gotta do the thing that's uncomfortable. You gotta try the new class, right? You gotta set the boundary. You got to have the hard conversation. Your body might resist it, but your future self will thank you for it. Every time you take a new action, your nervous system learns. It says, oh, we can survive this discomfort. Oh, I'm really uncomfortable. We do the new action. Oh, we got to the other side in this new way. It's creating new paths. I can do this again. And over time, that's how new habits are built, and that's how freedom grows. Freedom of choice and change. Your life starts looking different. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. This is how you know you're growing. If you're willing to feel fear and be in that fear, you are going to feel that courage come through as well. Because if you're waiting to feel fearless, let me tell you, it will not come. You're going to be waiting a really long time to be living in a life where fear doesn't exist. Fear is okay. It's a sign that you're onto something, but you can take that fear with you. And that is when you are brave and courageous. And that's when change happens. So your simple practice today is I want you to consider what's one small thing you've been avoiding, okay, that could move you closer to the life, to the love, to the relationship, or the connection that you want. Just contemplate that. What's one thing that you could do different today? Maybe it's sending that message, that text message that you've been not wanting to send. Maybe it's speaking your truth in a new way that you know will make other people uncomfortable, but you're putting yourself first. Take that step. It doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. It just has to be real, because change doesn't require perfection. Change is messy. Change is going to be messy, but that's okay, because it requires your presence. It requires your dedication to yourself. It requires action, and it requires your heart to know its truth, and you get to lead from that space. And then the change begins to happen. And before you know it, your life is looking like what you've dreamed it to be. Maybe 2 months ago, 2 years ago, right? That's how change is going to happen in your life, is by taking new actions. So until next time, stay brave, stay tender, and stay connected to what matters the most. I'll meet you right here in the next touch point. Take care.